Today is November the 11th, 2021, and this is the second shot. I didn't get far in the first, but this is it. So, whatever, however this comes out, this is what you're getting. So I'm in my childhood home, as far as I can tell, and a glimpse of something go by, and my mind automatically think it could be possibly a UFO, right? So as I move toward the window, like, right, and everything's not crystal clear, right, but I'm at the window. It's a wing of an airplane. I'm like, that's not no UFO. That's a wing of an airplane. But some kind of way, I have a clear shot. So either I move closer to the window or I'm up or whatever outside. But the whole view is in front of me. The UFO is just sitting there, huge, right, on the ground. And then next to it is the airplane. So that would be the wing that I saw. An American airplane is sitting right next to the UFO. They're sitting right next to each other, just side by side. And I'm thinking, oh boy, we got you. We got you. Ever since I was a child, all these little spurts of lights, little flimsy, little look like cigarette things in the sky, little slithers. We got you now, because somebody out there on these streets is gonna have the clearest picture, the clearest photo, videos. We got you now. We got you. Okay. So it changes from there, and I'm back in the house. And now my concern is because when I get back in the house, I just assumed in the dream it was that saucer I saw that was on the ground. I don't even know, but there was a huge UFO saucer over someone's home, and I saw it. So I'm running around in the house. When I grew up in Detroit, every time there was a big thunder, rain, storm, or whatever, it's black outside, it's just throwing down. We had to turn everything off. It was just the rule of my grandma. I was going through the house. Don't do. Get away from the window. Don't do this. Don't touch that. Turn this on. Turn that off. Get everybody. Just sit down. No one was listening to me. Everybody just walking or doing what they do, and I'm just like I was like God knocks at. I was at his finest. I was running. No one was paying attention to me because I felt like if the activity keep going up in the house, it's coming over here. I don't want you coming over here. So I get down and I get to um, my granddaughter, right? She's done got a blow dryer plugged into the wall. We're upstairs and she's finna do her hair. And I'm like, I ran there and I'm like, you know what? You can't do that, right? And so she just leaves. And I had a clear vision of her. I see her going down the stairs, right? She goes downstairs in the basement and she goes over there and plugs it into the wall, right? She could be like 8 or 9 years old, my granddaughter. I go running downstairs after her, and I'm like, yanked it out the wall. You can't be plugging that up in the wall. I'm looking at her, you can't be doing this. And she's like, and she understood. I was like, you're going to get their attention. Just like upstairs, downstairs, same thing, same thing. It doesn't matter. Upstairs, downstairs, you can't be doing this. And she's like, she understood. It came all over her face, right? In my awoke version, that's my dream. I'm telling you my dream. Who are you? I don't even have grandkids. I don't know who she is. Now I got, okay, strangers. Okay. And anyway, yeah, stranger danger. You're in somebody's house. You don't even know. This is my house. I don't even know who you are. I don't have any grandkids. I don't know what's going on. Stranger danger in dreams as well. Okay. I know you may be helping out because I don't have a granddaughter. Don't know who she was. In the dream, she was my granddaughter. So back to the dream. So then I run to this room and all the activity in the house did what I didn't want it to do. It got their attention. In the window, there are like two, I'm gonna say metal because that's what I know, iron, IRON. So I'm like, whatever material, but their material sticking through the windows, like, a forklift or something. And on the arms, when I go walk, my daughter's standing right next to me, my oldest daughter. Now they're 35 and 36. I don't know what she would have been in a dream. But I go walking over to her and she's looking down at both of the little, because there's like a little brochures, them brochures that you can just hang on the doorknob, the little slit. They're on both arms. And as she's looking down at them, and as I walk over there, on each one of them, it says $25,000. And she's looking down at it, and I'm trying to get to it before she do anything, because out of all the kids, between these two, you don't want this one there by that. And she touches, and I'm like in my head, oh my God. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, what are you? And then she picks it up and put it on there, right? She puts it back the way it was. They're sitting on there. And I walk up on it and I look at it because I ain't touching it. And it said, do not touch it. And then I grabbed her and we were going off. And I'm like, now look, now they got your DNA. Now they got your DNA. And I'm walking off and everything, right? And after awakening, I can hear that conversation between her. Because I'm like, you had 5 years of school outside of high school, and who gonna go touching something, some UFO? Who does that, right? And she's like, DNA. Aren't you the one that got DNA videos? We ain't talking about that, okay? This is my dream. Let's go back into the dream. So then after that, the last part of the dream, no one's listening to me. I go to the larger main room. It was like I don't know why we called it the day room, right? The first room when you walked in the door. And there's my grandmother sitting there looking at TV. What do these people not understand? There is a huge UFO out there, and I got the feeling there's more than one. I go over here and I'm like, oh my God, Big Mommy, can't you look at that? You can't be doing this. And so I'm trying to turn off the TV. The TV would not turn off. Okay, the TV would not turn off. So then I'm like, where's the plug? In my hand, where's the plug? Where's the plug? I'm going to just pull the plug and, right? I wake up trying to locate the plug because I'm pulling it. And I wake up, right? And I'm thinking, why is she here anyway? You passed away in 1983. You come all the way here to look at TV. What in the world is going on here? And then I'm thinking, that, because she's going to be thinking, how old people are under my roof, because it was her house. Under my roof, this is my roof. Don't know how to tell you this. The house burned down, right? Something about drugs. I don't know anything about some drug dealers, firebomb. House burned down. There's a lot now. I don't know. Anyway, that was my dream. I don't know what the dream meant, but I can tell you. If you look up here, I have a little mark, a little rash that just appeared right before I was going to do the dream. You can't see it that close a little. I had our little friend, the third one yesterday, over here in this arm. So I was so tired yesterday. I went to bed and all night. I'm like, right, and I'm a little exhausted and everything. The shot over here, that's how bad it is over there, Mama. And last time with the first or the second, I scratched, right? And there's a little whip. This time I ain't even scratching. There's a little whip. So I'm going to call this like a beware. It's like, you know what? The first time it was the unknown, so it was frightening for everyone that took it. The second time it was the symptoms of the second one. Oh my God, it's scary. I was more scared this time because there's no talk out there for it, right? So now I'm going to be talking, beware of booster dreams. Booster dreams. So I'm just letting you know that was a doozy of a dream. But it makes me wonder, to wrap it up, and I was having a little fun with my own dream. To wrap it up, it makes you wonder of the seriousness of the UFO and the American airplane sitting right next to each other. Makes you wonder, what do they really know? What's going on here? My granddaughter makes me think that concern is there for too much concern about our appearances. People are doing injecting, doing changing, doing whatever we're doing. It's too much to vanity. My grandmother looked like it can be pointing toward the media. And my daughter definitely was money, but it made me think that maybe it was more in the area of free money, stimulus and all this money that's just floating around there. When you look, you know what? Anytime you're going to give me money, I'm taking it. Okay. So, but I'm just saying the way it looked in the dream. But I always just share my dreams because they are fun. And you do with it with whatever you want to do. And I'm sorry I made the video so long. So take care and have a great day. Bye bye.